Hmm. I don't know. This is really screwing with my live stream now. I've tried restarting it and I can't. I don't know why it's not letting me. Why is everybody on the YouTube side tonight? Oh, to hell with this. This is really ready. I'm ready. Yes, I'm ready. You ready? You guys ready? My spirit energies? We're ready? Okay, let's just do this. Ready. Okay. You guys are ready? I'm ready. Whoever's here is ready. We're doing spirit box in the background, so you'll hear the spirit box going as well while we're talking. They just asked if I was ready, so I guess we're ready. Can't do anything about it. I don't know if it's posting to any groups or anything because I have a lot more than 3 people here usually. Does anybody can anybody share this out and post it to my page, or I don't know. This is not. This is not cool. Yeah, I am. Oh, this is horse shit. Let me clear this. Hang on a minute, you guys. I got people messaging me now and asking me where it is. See, it won't let me share to the page. What the fuck is going on with my Facebook, man? I am so sick. Ever since I've been reported and I got blocked, I have been having nothing but fucking headaches with this fucking bullshit. And I'm really starting to get mad because this is horse shit. I can't post to my page now? This is unbelievable. It won't post to my page. Oh, okay. I'm like really not in the mood for this shit tonight. I really am not. This really is really screwed up my week. I've already had too many fucking problems with this. Is anybody in the group? It's the devil doing it? Oh yeah, okay. Tell me that the devil's playing with my shit. Now, okay. The devil will get fucked too. I've had enough of him too. Okay, I guess we're doing it on the Facebook side, on the YouTube side, and there's no Facebook side tonight. So my regular viewers are not going to be here. So this is going to be a really, really, really low viewer fucking stream tonight, and I'm really not happy about that. I'm really not happy about that. This is not, this is not cool. It says on my Facebook that, okay, well, it's in one group. I don't know how many other groups are posted to. So I guess we'll just have to wait for people to come in and see what's going on. Alexa, connect Bluetooth.
Searching. Now connected to laptop Elstio 39.
Okay. See, it's not picking it up. Oh, this is just not working. This is going to shit. Okay, give me a minute here. Let me see what's going on here. Where's my settings? Audio input. Can you guys hear me still? More. Okay, can you hear me? Can somebody answer? Okay, so this is all. That means I have to go through all the groups that I posted to and repost it, and oh man. Okay, Neelam, you can hear me? Okay. Alright. No, this has been messing with my whole week. It has been slow as hell ever since I've been reported and had to verify my account. I'm really not looking forward to this. Yeah, we're in the Mars retrograde right now. That's right. What does the Mars retrograde have to do with any of this now again? I don't know. Okay, let me figure out where are we going. Okay, we've got everybody's on YouTube. Why is it so quiet? Cannot play video. Share and can hear you. Okay, you can hear me. Okay. All right. I guess it is working. I don't know. It's telling me on my page that I can't play the video. Like I'm trying to post it to my page and it won't play. It says that the video has been deleted. So this is a Facebook issue, man. I'm not happy. Where's my... Okay. I need to smudge. I need to recalibrate. I hate technology right now. It's just, like we're not in a Mercury retrograde. We're in a Mars retrograde. And the Mars retrograde has nothing to do with technology. But I do know that we are coming up to a Mercury one, are we not? I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think there's one coming up. I always get it like 2 weeks, 3 weeks before it happens. Everything just goes to shit, and then through the Mercury retrograde, everything works like a dream. But I feel it like 2 to 3 weeks prior to the actual influx. Okay. Okay. Chill. Relax. Hey, give me a minute, guys. I just need to just... This is just not funny. But at least now I'm able to post to my groups. Like before I wasn't, I was banned from Facebook for 10 days, saying, I guess somebody reported me saying that I did an inappropriate post somewhere. I wasn't allowed to post to groups, and I wasn't allowed to post to or add groups or create groups or anything pertaining to group to the groups. So that kind of blew everything right out the window. Um, I got a question for you guys. Okay. Um, I've been kind of thinking. I've been really thinking about the color to paint this room, and I've been kind of like mulling over a few colors. And like right now, it's like a cream, like a beige color, and I don't like it because it's too dark and like ugh. But I was thinking about like a light gray or dark gray, or I don't want white. I think that's too bright. So I've been mulling it over, trying to figure out what color to paint my room because I need to repaint it. Like it needs to get redone. Um, so I'm just wondering, should I paint it like a gray color, like a smoky gray? Because my headboard's gray, right? Like this is all gray. So I was thinking about changing the color for that. Yeah, I'm just, it's been nothing but a headache, and the last 2 weeks has really taken a hit for me. Um, with appointments and everything, and trying to keep my account verified. I had to wait 3 days. On top of that, somebody reported it as a fake profile as well, and so I had to send my ID to Facebook, so it's all on record. But they only keep that for I think like 60 days or something like that. So they verified the ID, and it took 3 days for them to verify it, which it usually only takes like an hour or two. So I was without my Facebook for 3 days, and then my daughter got into an accident, and that was a whole day at the hospital. So I really haven't even had a chance to even focus on doing any readings this week. So everything has just gone right to shit for me. I really need a harsh cleansing of my home and my energy space. I need to do like an 8-hour cleanse. Over the next week, because this is just, it's getting too heavy, and it's getting too like all over the place, and everything is just like everybody's mood even has been affected. Like everybody's been a little bit more agitated and more frustrated. Nobody's really interacting with each other. We're kind of like not even socializing with each other, even in our own homes. Like it's just really strange energy around my house lately, and I don't know. I'm wondering if there's more that's going on there for me. Because when people actually do a good job and they actually are successful and they do like they are truly authentic when it comes to doing this kind of work, and people get jealous of that. Like they really do get jealous that the authenticity is there, and it's been proven to be there. And when others can't do that, it's like why don't you just ask how to develop it, or how do you make it so that you can be able to do it? Because there are some out there that I watch so many different ones, and it's like I'm shocked that they even get away with doing it for what they do, and it blows my mind. And then people like that end up getting jealous of people like us, that are authentic and true to our gifts, and they just would rather see you suffering because they're suffering. It's like, don't get into my business. Don't get into into it all with me, because I'm sorry, but that energy that you're sending out is going to come back to you, and I'm going to make fucking damn sure that it's going to come back, and it's going to fucking beat you down because of what you've done. You know what I mean? Like I don't play with that shit. I will make sure that you get what's coming to you, and you will feel it. You will definitely feel it when I'm done with you. And I don't play with that. I do not. I don't step back and go, oh, it's okay, like, oh, big deal, so what? I don't blow it off. I deal with it, and I don't allow it to have control or influence in my life, because I get mad, and when I start saying shit and I start cursing someone, or I start sending that energy to someone, They better watch out because I'm serious. I've done this where I've almost had my boyfriend killed. I've almost had my mom killed, just by cursing them, like when I'm very heated and very angry. Um, like it's not it's not a game. It's not a fucking game here. You want to think that it's a game that you can just kind of throw your intent around, or play your little you know hostile game or whatever. It's going to get really hostile, and I promise you that. I promise you that. I'm not just some casual part-time person that's been dealing with this for all their life. It's been there and been very prevalent in my life, my whole since I was 14. It put me in the hospital. um, it's not energy zapping vampires. It's not. It's got nothing to do with energy zapping vampires. It's about people that are jealous and envious, that would rather see somebody that actually is authentic and do black magic, or you know, they'll do their little Wiccan or their black magic on them and send them, negative shit that happens to them. And it's like, there's no possible way that I could have gone through, first of all, being blocked on Facebook, second of all, having to verify my account, losing access to all my accounts for like 4 days, then losing my account for another 3 days to verify because it was reported as a fake profile. Then my daughter gets T-boned in a car accident on Friday. Then on Saturday, what happened Saturday? There was something that happened Saturday as well that I forgot now. Um, there was a big blow up between everybody in the house. It just went like through the roof. Um, then Sunday, I ended up staying in bed. I didn't even talk to anybody. I didn't leave my bed. I didn't do nothing yesterday. And then today, I took my cat to the vet. She ended up having problems with her surgery. Like, this is not a game. This is not a fucking game. If you want to play around with black magic and all this bullshit, then you're gonna get what is gonna come to you. And I'll make damn sure that I call my demons, and I'll make sure that I um, summon the right one that's gonna deal with you. And I will not fucking back down. I don't care. I'm past the point of caring. I'm past the point of worrying about what's going to happen to you. I don't care what's going to happen to you now. I'm past that line is drawn and I'm done. Like, that's it. You just crossed too many lines. That's it. No, I'm not an Aries or a fire sign. I'm a Cancer sign. And done a lot of demonology. I know which demons to call upon and manifest with. And I'm to the point where I don't want to go down that path. I do not want to have to go to that resource, but this resource is not something that I think somebody was a little unaware of exactly what they were pulling forward. And now they're going to get what's going to come. It's going to be like, it's going to be bring them to their knees. Sent. I don't want to send them, but I will send them, I'll put them, I'll send it. And you can even wait for the spirit box to tell you the same damn thing. I stay in the middle of the road. I keep to myself. I mind my own damn business. I don't create shit for anybody else. I handle my business and I do my readings and I get shit done. So that's my little rant. I promise you that, whoever's watching and you want to, venture down that path, I would really advise you not, because you don't know what you're going to get in return. And I promise you that demonology work is very, very successful. And I'm not scared to use it. I'm not scared of demons. I'm not scared of any of it. From what I've been through, I'm not scared of any of it. Send me the worst demon you think you could conjure up, and I'll send you one that'll kick its ass and then send you packing with it too. Like, I'm not playing with this. This is my culture. It's been in my roots for generations, and I'm not going to be played with. It's not one of these things that you learn. This has been ingrained in my family. My brother-in-law is a medicine man. My mom was a healer. Like, and my brother is as well. You know, like my brother, he's a strong medicine man as well, and he doesn't want to do it because he doesn't want to get involved in it. He wants to walk away from it. Like, don't do it. I really suggest you not to do it. You know, I'm actually going to use my black tarot tonight. Actually, I think I'm going to use my black tarot, my true black tarot tonight. I'm not going to use my regular Rider Waite. No white candles are burning tonight. That's it. We're going dark tonight, you guys. We are going on the dark side tonight. I don't care. I'll be on the darker side of things. And although what? Okay, my guides can talk. Hold on, let's grab my other decks. And I'm going to use my other ones. Okay, so I'm going to use my dark magic ones. I'm using the dark magic ones. My little dark magic ones. And then we've got the two black. We're not going to be of pure light tonight. Because somebody out there needs to be shown what they're dealing with. That it's not a game. It's not love and light all the time. And that's the one thing that people get very mistaken by. They only want to see the love and light of things. Well, try going through the whole ball of wax and seeing the dark side as well. You know, like I've been blessed to do all my life. I've been told I'm evil. All my life I've been told that because I'm native and, you know, on the spiritual side of things. And I don't care. You know, think what you want. Be judgmental. You know, you do you, I'll do me, and I'll take care of my business. You handle your business. But I'm not going to come from a space of love and light and rainbows and unicorns all the time. And I'm sorry that, you know, you may disagree with it. You may not agree with it. You may not, you know, vibe with that. And that's perfectly fine. That's your option. But this has been with me since I was 14. It came to light. Well, basically when I was 7 was my first experience of seeing demons. And I walked away from it for many years, but it never left me alone. It was always present, and I can't ignore it. You know, like they're relevant in my life. They have always been there. They've never hurt me. They've never come across and you know, caused me any harm. They've been quite quite gentle actually when it comes to me, and they have been very very, how would you say the word, loyal without expectation. Like, I don't sign my soul over or anything like that because I don't have to. But I do work with it. I don't, how do you say, I don't just decide to, you know, do a little bit just to kind of, you know, what's the word that I'm looking for? I don't just kind of, what's that word? Help me out here, guys. I don't dabble in it. You know, I go full-hearted in both ends and all areas of the spectrum. And I don't fear any of it. I've never feared any of it. And that's just the way it goes. I even have pictures that have been taken, and you can see demons play. Yeah, they placate. Yeah, I keep them. I do placate them. I do make them. I keep them soothe them, as you would say, or I keep them tame. I don't use them for ill purpose if I don't have to, but they are willing to, take care of business if I ask them to without any demands in return from me after that. So think what you want. You may not have. I'm not fearful of it. I welcome it into my life. I welcome every aspect of it. Um, Dark light, whatever you want to call it, evil, demons, the whole ball of wax, black magic, all rituals, it's there. It's prevalent. And you know, a light gray would be nice. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Light gray. Like the other night, we were sitting here watching TV, and I turned the TV off, and both me and my partner were sitting here, and he looked in the TV, and there was a shadow that walked right across it, and we both looked at each other and went, "Ah, they're back." And my partner couldn't sleep. He's like, "I don't want to deal with that, Karen. You deal with it." And I was like, "Don't worry about it." He's freaked out by it. He doesn't like seeing the shadows coming up out of the floors. He doesn't like seeing, the shadow people come around because he feels, the dark energy surrounding them, and it freaks him out. It freaks him the hell out, and and I think he's also been, he's experienced, me being within my power and using that to cause harm on someone and being very angry from an argument and saying to him, "I hope you get hit by a car," and leaving the house and within 30 seconds almost gets taken out by a car at the traffic light in the corner. Like, don't fuck around. And he won't. He will not. He doesn't stand up. He won't stand up to me. If I get mad, he'll turn the other way. He knows better than to get me mad and then get me to say something. It doesn't result in good things. Balance? Do I need balance? No, I don't. I don't know. Balance is such a how would you say it? Without it, I would feel off. In other words, chicken. See? Yeah, he was chicken. There you go. Even they said it. The spirit box just said chicken. He is a chicken. He is. When it comes to, seeing that, yeah, I am different. I'm different than most people, and people don't like that, and I've always been that way. My guys, I love you. But Jojo, it's not that he knows who the boss is, but it's like he knows what limits to push me to, and when I get into that space and that energy, nothing ever good happens when I get to that mode. If I say something that I want something to happen to somebody, it's going to happen, and that it freaks me out. It freaks me out, but it's like, don't do it. Not. It does. It doesn't really freak me out. It kind of, gets me going even further. But, oh, okay. Oh, I see what you mean. Balance. Yeah, I don't. I don't shut it out. I don't tell it to go away. I welcome it in. I'm more than happy to have it part of my life. A lot of people don't want to have it. They're too fearful of it. Until the day that something ever happens to me, or they step back and something happens to me, then maybe I'll reconsider it. But I keep them pretty happy. I keep them, part of the world and existing, and they have every right to be here as much as you do, or I do, or anybody else does. Nobody can be determined on who's allowed to exist and who can't. Nobody is God, and nobody has the power to say, no, you can't reside here. And, that's a mistake that a lot of people make, is you tell somebody no, they're going to turn around and make sure that they're going to make it known to you, who you're messing with and how powerful they can be. And, on the other hand, I actually kind of like that they are powerful, that they can get shit done, and, I can rely on them for sacrilege. Yeah, you guys are here today, aren't you? My maleficent energies. Okay, so I'm just shuffling my cards. I need to give them a good shuffle and just kind of let the energy kind of come in. But yeah, no, it's think about what you want. You know, you can choose to be part of the live streams or not from this point forward. That's your call. But you know, just to let you know that I deal with all areas and aspects. Hey Asha, how are you doing? Hi love. We were just talking. We were just having a really long conversation about you know things that have been going on and you know me kind of I welcome the demons and negative forces into my life and you know I don't really have any serious effects unless somebody else you know kind of sends them. Um, but yeah, we've got the spirit box going, Asha. So you'll hear the spirits coming through and confirming and having conversations, being part of the conversation with us as well. And yeah, so we're just kind of kicking back and fuzzy. Are you warm and fuzzy? Aw, it gets all fuzzy warm. It's not fuzzy. You want it to be all fuzzy, or people want it to be all fuzzy. So yeah, we've got the spirit box going. Got the True Black Tarot out. Just giving them a shuffle, letting the energy come through, and we're letting our spirits come in. Let's turn on the other one, the other channel here. And I'm going to turn up the volume. The volume's not very loud. Can you guys hear that? Amaline. Oh, okay. We've got me coming through. Amaline spirits are here. Yay! Okay. We are good to go. Do my other deck here while we're sitting here and get those shuffled. Okay, so whoever wants to come through, you're welcome to come through. Whether you're dark or light, you're welcome to be here. Just behave yourself, have some respect. Don't harm anybody without my permission. Do not cause any problems for anybody out there. You're not giving you permission to act without permission. But you're welcome to reside here. Just behave yourself while you're here. But you can express yourself in the necessary means that you need to necessarily. Okay, I want this one louder. How can I make it louder? Let me see here. How can I get this to go? It should be coming through my. Hang on. Let me see here. I want my my sound to be different. Give me 1 sec here. I'm connected to music. Sound settings. Give me a sec here. Sound devices. Okay. So I want it all to come through there. Okay. All right. So back to everybody's on. Seems to be on Facebook and YouTube. A few more people are in. Okay, so let's see. Neelam, you had a question, and Deadwood, you had a question. We're gonna do those ones. Light purple. I don't know if I would do purple, Deadwood. So I'm gonna use the True Black Tarot. Do I need smoke? No, I got a curtain. Yeah, if I can pay you tomorrow for them. I got a half a cup. I still have some. Okay. Well, yeah. Blues. Okay. Give me a sec, guys. I just have to change my windows here so I have both sides going here. Heard. Did you guys hear me? Woo! Okay, so I just need to move this over here. And that down. Okay. All right. So, can you try again from the other night, Tracy? Okay. So, spirits, energies, whoever's in there visiting tonight, you're welcome to come forward and use the box to communicate. Any messages or what you'd like to say could be received through the box. Okay. You lost your dad 10 days back. Does he have any messages from Neelam? You lost your dad 10 days ago? Okay. Give me a sec here. Any messages from Neelam's father, please, Spirit, or any spirits that have access to him? Can you bring him forward? At least, yes. We can at least get that done. What's going on here? Okay, so I'm going to use the other deck here. I haven't really used my True Black Tarot much, so you'll have to bear with me. They're still very new and very... very new. I haven't really been using them a whole lot. Okay, energies, you can start talking. Come on now, why are you so quiet? You guys stop talking? I don't hear you guys. Okay. What about the train? And your grandma passed away in May. Does she have any message for me that she wants me to know? Deadwood. Okay. Oh, I can't see that one. Okay. All right, energies, you can start talking. Hang on a sec. Why are they so quiet? They were gone just a minute ago. What, the True Black Tarot, Asha? Yeah, I like them. I actually enjoy them. Okay, where's my chat? My chat just disappeared. Um, Give me a sec here. Oh, hang on. Oh, shit, hang on. One sec. We are gonna get this right. Where'd the box go? Okay. Mary shot play. Okay. Okay. Hang on.
Fish of Christ.
There we go. You're back. Where are all my... They always stop talking as soon as I turn it on. They get all shy and shit. Okay, so we need Nisha Burley's Deadwood's mom. Deadwood, what is your actual name? Deadwood. Hey. Hello, Haley. Who's Haley? Neelam. Did she say her name was Haley? Did I miss that? Nerlisha. Nerlisha. Okay. All right. Let's see what's going on here. Ooh, okay. Mm. What did you read? No, it's coming through the bottom. The echo. Hang on. Now you guys will be able to hear it. Okay. So Nisha, Nerlisha, did you just have a child? Like, did you just have a baby? Nerlisha. No, I'm single. Okay. There's somebody that's coming through that's talking about somebody that just had a child. Don't know who that is. Somebody out there just had a child. Deadwood, your name is Haley. Oh, Deadwood's name is Haley. Oh, okay. Neelam, there you are. Haley. Deadwood, is your name actually Haley, or are you just fucking with me? Okay. Okay, who is that? Who are you today? Okay, we're not gonna have the whispers. Poodle? Why are you not feeling well? What strings? Don't wrestle with strings. Oh. Somebody just have a child, or they're pregnant. Are they delivering a baby? They're gonna have a baby. Somebody's gonna be having a baby soon, or they're gonna go into labor soon. That's what they're saying, is that somebody is going to deliver soon. So who's having a baby? You guys are awfully quiet tonight. You're feeling isolated? Why? Who's isolated? Whose face is being... From whose face can you tell that? Did who leave? Who remembered what? What did he remember? You tried what? Nerlisha. No, I don't think Nerlisha left. She should still be there. Okay. Dude.
Bye.
Nerlisha. Is Nerlisha's mom here? Sometimes? Can she come through? Because Nerlisha would like to talk to her. That's why. Yeah, would like to talk to her spirit. With her friends? Or she's with her friends?
Cross the sentence.
Tom, we have Tom here? Or does somebody know a Tom? Tom's here. How many spirits do we have here? How many spirits do we have here that want to talk? Oh my eyes. So Tom, who knows a Tom? Oh, my chat keeps popping out of here. What the hell's going on? If you were still pregnant, your due date would have been in October. Okay.
Wait.
I think you're gonna have another pregnancy come around for you, Deadwood. And your grandma, is she on the other side? Is Haley's grandmother there? Can she come through and answer some questions?
Nearly a foot.
Yeah, Neelam, it did just say bike. It just said metal.
On the stage.
Persecuted.
Hang on a sec here. Let me see if I can fix this. Okay.
Interesting old play.
Feels on the other side.
How it feels on the other side. What about being on the other side?
Close.
Okay, I'm gonna. Yeah, you guys are on the air. Okay, so I'm showing you guys my screen. This is what I see when I'm talking to you guys. Down here in the corner, hang on a second. I want this one. That's not what I wanted.
Being pranked.
Hang on a sec, my screen's all acting up again. Trying to get it so it'll.
5 separate cake. Who shall bring bombs to
Once again, he tried to defend.
Hang on, let me see if I can do it this way. Stock.
Who also is.
Hey, hang on. Let's see. No, it's not going to work. Okay, so if you guys look right here, I don't know if you guys can see it or not. Right here.
And
Or right
orange
here.
trees.
You can see the words that come up.
It seemed to leave him.
I don't know if you guys can see that, but you guys are looking at mine.
Nothing's present.
An instant.
We're speaking.
Yeah, you
It's
can
pleasant.
No, it's not going to work here. What the hell? How can I get that to...
Crown Hotel.
It makes my screen go funny. I don't know if you guys can hear them. Who had somebody pass away in 2000?
Keeping a sharp eye.
Whose turn is it right now? I'm not really, I don't know. I haven't really done any readings. I don't think any donations have come in either. I can hear them.
Cord Gas Project.
It's too small. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of hard
I'd still be margin on stuff.
Swept to the horizon.
So who needs a reading? We're gonna do a reading here. Let's pull some cards and Neelam, you wanted a reading, but you wanted a mediumship.
Sun up high.
Neelam wants a mediumship, you spirits. Whoever is dwelling here at this moment that can help Neelam out with a reading. Answer some questions for Neelam. Who is the lady that has the long ponytail that's braided a lot? Neelam. There's
Wind tossed the clothes.
they have a braid that braided hair. And they wear like a white shawl or like a white scarf around their head. But the hair is always in a braid.
The style cake.
No, Tracy, the reason why I didn't do the balance, we did finish yours last time, but it was just pertaining to what he had said that was kind of like not pleasant in regards to
ensure a better view.
there wasn't really anything really too much left on that last one, Tracy, but just some of the things that he was saying that weren't really kind in the mannerisms that he was doing. But I didn't want to say them out on the live stream because they got really personal and very directive at particular people.
Got a letter from
Or was this
You got a letter? Who got a letter from who? Neelam, your aunt. Okay, because that person is presenting themselves, but they have their back to me. They're not
Here,
facing
that's
me.
Back the land.
Change the lettering on it.
Change the lettering.
still we seemed to.
You only had one card, and I'm sure it was not him.
The anxious look at
Well, his energy came through as the way that you saw it. That he was a drunk. That he wasn't really, involved in the family's life. Doesn't really, wasn't really, you know, affectionate or in any way. You're asking if he's watching over him. He's not really even bothered by it, is what I had told you last time. Like he's not really concerned about what goes on in the life now. He's like, I'm done. Like I'm out of here. I don't need to be here with you anymore. Like I'm done. Like he didn't want. That's what I'm trying to say is that it was not a pleasant conversation that he was having with me. He was basically, in so many words, saying, I don't need to talk to you. I don't need to have anything to do with any of you. I'm done. Like I'm out. I'm happier. I'm done. I'm leaving. I'm like gone. Like leave me alone is what I got. And if you want me to tell you the truth, that's what I got. And I'm not, I didn't want to say that publicly on a live stream because it's not, appropriate. But you're asking me, so I'm telling you. He wasn't pleasant. He doesn't want to be bothered. He doesn't want anything to do with having to be responsible for anybody anymore. Like he did it when he was alive, and he wasn't even doing it then. So what makes his conversation was like, what makes you think that I want to do it now? So if that's not sounding like him, then I don't know who the hell I was talking to, because he wasn't very forthcoming with anything that he wanted to be any part of it or have any part of it for whatever reason. But I feel that it was something that was between you and him. That was something that you guys have to figure out, that I'm not going to step in the middle and be, trying to resolve whatever unfinished business the two of you may have, or not ventured down and dealt with.
these highlights from
I think there's a little animosity on both sides. I feel there's a lot of anger from you. I feel there's anger from him. I feel that he's kind of like, I took care of these guys, and like even in my death, I can't be left alone. I have to be, I have to be, still here and have to be responsible. They can't take care of themselves. That's why, I'm on this side. I can't do anything for you from this point forward. And that's what was coming through as far as his energy. If that's hard to hear, I don't know what to say to you. I don't want to, give you a negative,
also
I don't want to, feed you rainbows and butterflies. Like it's not how he wants it to be. He wants to just kind of be left alone and go do your thing. Take care of business and do what you have to do. Like he's very cold sounding. And when I was communicating with him, it was very cold, very, he's distancing himself and doesn't want to be,
Get recipe.
he was remorseful. Thomas John has brought him through twice, and he was remorseful. But since then, our son was accepted to Harvard. I just wanted to know if he sees it. I don't know. I'm not. He doesn't really. He obviously sees it, but he doesn't want to have to worry about it. It's not his. There's nothing he can do from the other side.
Foreknowledge of the
day long of the New York baby.
I think there's some unfinished or unresolved emotions that are tied there.
Nothing.
Oh fuck! I like her.
Clear for that.
There's something that's unresolved there.
Chapter 8.
We got an excerpt from that.
Trouble. Okay, trouble's coming.
Understand.
What the law could not go is broad.
With his band, yes. Okay. But there's definitely some unresolved emotion or something going on there. I gotta find my sweater.
To be able to get
They're not, they were.
Coming from Croydon, just
like he's kind of like, I just want to be left in peace now. Like, what more do you want from me? Like, I feel that he's kind of getting frustrated with, even after him passing, he's being called upon, and there's nothing that he can do from his position, and it's frustrating him to the point where he's throwing his hands in the air, going like, why can't I just be left alone? I did my bit, and I just want to just go through and be done with it. Is what I'm kind of getting from him. He's like, there's nothing I can do. It doesn't matter whether I see it or not. Like, it's like, acknowledging that he sees it, but it's like, what do you want from me as far as that's concerned? It's like he's asking you what you want him to do about it. He can't do anything for that situation. He can't have any, effect on it.
Children later.
But if you're asking if he sees it, yes, he does see it. But it's like you're asking him to see.
She was dead on account.
He's dead. Yes, that's it. That's what he's dead. Like, there's nothing he can do. He can't, influence it to make it better or whatever. But
One of those
he sees it, of course, but he's not gonna do anything or have any influence on it. So it's like, what do you want him to take from it or do about it, or right? Something about a boat.
If by the Spirit.
Because if you're expecting him to have, anything, like, what do you? I don't know what you're asking, other than, does he see it? Yeah, he does see it. He does acknowledge, and he notices it, right? No bots. This could be for somebody else, Tracy. Doesn't mean
there's a God. I'm testifying.
It could be somebody else, Tracy. It doesn't mean you. There could be somebody else where there's a boat or something relating to a boat that's coming up for somebody else.
However, American justice system.
I'm just relaying what words they're saying if you can't hear them.
And
for the ancients
in the town government.
Yeah, I gotta go deal with the government. That. It's a that day. Okay.
Refuse an old lady. The government.
Studying ship.
Refuse an old lady. Who's being refused?
Free in the box.
Said the words and so.
That. Okay.
Who claimed to be descendant.
Bit like a fragment shot.
I got distracted by talking to Tracy about hers from the last time.
As if it was
Gee.
Let me try to get back and connect with her again because she came through, but she had her back to me.
I had all sorts.
Off abruptly by the gate.
Well, and in such a
We do not know.
Was there a ring or something, Tracy, that was relevant, or Neelam? It just said ring as well, that it could have some relevance about a ring. I had this with somebody else the other day too that was showing up with rings, like a set of rings.
I am waiting.
Do you still have like your set of rings? No, your aunt is alive.
Want to control the land.
Well, who are you looking to communicate with, Neelam?
Who he has justified.
Slowly.
These legs.
Okay, we'll slow down.
Barry. Her dreams. Also, he has gold.
I don't pay attention to my dreams anymore. I gotta be more attentive to my dreams.
Was wakened by the control.
Not also.
Without the protection.
Has doubly deceived.
Addition.
Sweet. A very excellent. Organized induction.
Neelam, okay. Like they're bands, they're not like designer rings, they're like a gold wedding band or something like that.
As usual.
God.
Out screaming in the sun.
Does somebody have a bird? Or did somebody have a bird like a love bird or
Of course.
a cockatiel, not a cockatiel. Yeah, a cockatiel, the white bird with the yellow plume. There's something about an exotic bird that's showing up here as well.
Okay.
The moment he passes.
Two simple bands, okay. But where is the significance for those bands? There was a reason why you have them.
Knocked it off again.
Like either there's a sentimental value with them. Okay, so because there's a lot of different messages coming in. Mine a fancy ones. Two simple bands. He did, and when he talked, he sounded just like. Okay, like I've got like 3 different conversations going on here right now.
I had to sit in the character.
Okay. You've been wanting to get a bird. Somebody's getting a bird. And it's going to be an exotic bird, like a cockatiel or a lovebird. You're going to get an exotic bird. There's a bird coming into your life.
Fulfill in a
Then body.
About and dampen.
Okay. Do you still have these rings, Tracy?
For the mind studies, maybe?
On the tongue, which
What's it talking about? The good.
Brother, you want?
No.
thing of me?
Nine positions of it.
It's caution.
Okay. All right.
Seeing from
Um.
I ever
Shit.
said brown.
Did he at one point give you like a really beautiful necklace that he had put on for you? Whether this be like for a birthday or something, but there's also like a piece of jewelry, like a beautiful necklace that was very elegant and it was worth quite a bit. Like it could have been very valuable. He's showing me of a moment. Bird was a cockatiel, and his name was Bobby Bird. Okay, because there's also something surrounding like a really like it is a very beautiful necklace that either he gave you or but you received it, and he's showing me putting it on you. Like he's going through like the memories of you two together. Um, but there's one necklace also. Okay. Um,
Decided. Will.
So then you're stuck.
Valentine's Day. Okay.
Something right.
He seems more attentive today than he was the last time. Like last time, he wasn't really attentive or willing to kind of like be part of the conversation. Um, the other thing is, what do you want to know from him? Because I feel like there's some questions that you still have for him. October 30th.
Will.
Yeah. Those were really kind of memorable moments for him. Okay, who's next? He's not really saying too much at this time about your son. He's kind of like wanting to see how well he does and see what's going on. Hey Joyce, how are you doing? We've got the YouTube and we've got Facebook going, you guys. So we've got we're just kind of bouncing around and just whoever I'm drawn to or whatever comes through. Neelam, I want to get back to you because you've been waiting. Who are you looking to connect with? I haven't heard yet. A brother? Did somebody say there's a brother here? Or somebody wants to communicate with their brother?
Didn't someone?
Neelam, your dad.
My son.
Is Neelam's dad here? Can you step forward if you are?
Rather than
Roy,
research.
T-Girl,
I see clouds.
Neelam's father.
Check on you.
Brave,
Rich.
Neelam. Neelam, was your father in an accident?
Under the use of
Like, was your dad taken via and like, did he have an accident or something relevant to having an accident? Cardiac arrest. Like it was an immediate. Like he did not survive the cardiac arrest though. Like it hit him and he was gone like almost immediately, right? Like he wasn't being able to be resuscitated or anything like. So I'm kind of getting that it wasn't something that he was seeing. It was like it hit him and it was like it was almost like an instantaneous disconnection. Like it just automatically killed him. Like there was no possibility of resuscitating. There was no bringing him back at all. Like there was nothing that they could do. Okay. Look, I just heard it's me on the box. Rebecca's here. I gotta start writing down these names so I can keep track. Rebecca. Yay, the spirit box. Hey, Ashley. How are you doing? Oh, you're Ashley too. I forgot. Neelam, was your dad like really laid back, like very easygoing, just kind of, really was like, just really went with the flow and just kind of like January. Neelam, what messages do you have for Neelam? Is there something that's going on for you? Like there's something that's coming up for you that was like an option that came available to you even when your dad was still alive that maybe you had been considering? Because I'm kind of getting the feeling that he's basically saying, just go with it, go for it, or go with it. How is everyone doing with that beta storm? Oh. Is that what it is? We've got a beta storm going on right now? Oh, it's hell. I'm going through hell. It could be job related, but he's saying, whatever this, the avenue that you want to take, or that option that you maybe have discussed with him about maybe going down a different path or changing, your direction that maybe you had a discussion with him about. It's like he's mulled it over and he thinks that it would be a safe option, if that makes sense. That the direction that you want to take, don't waste time thinking about it. Go with it. Don't miss the opportunity, or kind of wait for another opportunity to come through. Jump at whatever options are coming to you. Take a chance at it and go with it. But it's pertaining to something that maybe you guys had a recent discussion about that you would know, because he's like, he'll know what I'm saying when I tell him, I've mulled it over and I've thought about it, and I think it would be, I don't think it would hurt him to do that. I don't think that he would, take that venture and end up having to go through any loss. That's right. It wouldn't be a loss, or that, don't think of it, or even as thinking of him as a loss, that he's still there. You're able to communicate with him, still be able to talk to him, to ask him for advice and suggestions, even beyond that. He's always going to be there to support you. Like he's still there, right, for you, and he's always there at your call. So whenever you want an answer, ask, just voice it out, when you're sitting in your room or whatever, and just say it out loud. Um,
I'm starting.
you spoke to him about Reiki. So, he's kind of like, I don't see what it would hurt for you to, go have the experience, go take it to, take the opportunity and go look into it. You know, if that's what you want to do and that's the direction you want to head, then go and get the information. Really, look at it. If it's an option that looks, that's reasonable and it makes sense in that sense. He says that so long as it makes sense to you, then it makes sense to him, right? He was maybe skeptical about it before, like he's like not really having any um kind of idea or opinion on it. Um, but I think he's kind of like basically wants you to go and do what is necessary to make that opportunity happen, possibly. There's nothing that he finds that would be, negative in going and taking on that opportunity and going learning more about it and maybe possibly doing it. You know,
Okay, let's
you're welcome. I think he sees that you're passionate about it. That it's something that you're passionate about. That he wants to see you, succeed at it. Okay, who's next?
To ensure that
So Nerlisha, there you are. You're back. Serena, can you get a reading? And Joyce is here. So who on the Facebook side needs a reading? So Nerlisha. How the hell did that happen? Can somebody push the like button again? Hit the thumbs up again. I want to see something that happened. That is so weird. You pushed the like button, Nalisha, but it came up as my picture on the thing. But my picture's showing up as the person that sent the like. I've never seen that happen before. That's bizarre. Okay, so Nalisha, let's see what we can pick up for you now. Deadwood, we also have you. Okay, we're gonna do somebody from the Facebook side here quick. We only have a couple people on that side. Yeah, it's bizarre. Huh, weird. That is so freaking weird.
and here.
Mine has done too. Is your mind done? Nerlisha, you wanted your mother or your grandmother to come through, right?
There and more.
Nerlisha's grandmother or mother to come through. Nerlisha, are you Yeah, something's going on with Facebook because Facebook's has got to really do like a security update or check their security settings because it shouldn't be happening that way. We shouldn't be showing other people on the live. And then, like I'm trying to share my video and it's saying that it got deleted. Hang on, let me take my hair down here. My head gets super itchy when I do medium shit for some reason. It feels strange. Mom, please. Alicia. I see a woman holding a baby. I don't know if this is relevant to you or she's holding a baby. A very small baby. Oh shoot, here. We didn't even put this up, so how is anybody gonna know? And you don't have children, Alicia? Yet what? Oh yeah, we're supposed to do the draw, but there's no tickets. No tickets for the draw sold, so we're not doing it. I'm seeing a lot of whiteness surrounding your mom. Like she's glowing white. Like she's very illuminated. Why that is, I'm not sure. I've never seen that before. Are you thinking about getting married, Nalisha? Have you been considering cards? Have you been thinking about getting married? Because I'm also seeing a wedding dress or somebody in a wedding dress. Okay. Thinking yes, but no prospects. Okay.
Yes.
What does the color he's showing me this like a fuchsia pink almost, or like a wine colored burgundy red. What is that pertaining to? What is that? What significance does that have for you? Um,
Love the pet.
Love to story.
Both.
um, have you been thinking about doing some traveling? Magenta? Maybe. Well, it could be magenta. It's like a. Let me see. Maybe I have a color of. Yeah, it's like I have a candle that's that color. It's kind of like this color. I don't know if you can see that. It's kind of like that, but a little bit more pinker. Like it's more pink colored. You know what I mean? It's more on the fuchsia, towards the fuchsia color pink.
But I got
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
And is there something? Oh, sorry. Is there something pertaining to a car or getting of a new car that has recently happened for you? The roses in the garden that you take care of. Okay. But there's also something that possibly you could be getting a new car, or you recently got a new car, or you're planning on buying a new car. That it's a good decision to move forward with that, getting a new car. Or if you've been having troubles with your current mode of transportation, that maybe it's time to start thinking about investing in a car, like a more durable, more reliable. Well, there might be a car coming up coming into view for you, or an option might present itself for a car. But I don't mean like a brand new spanking new car, but a new vehicle, or options to get into a new vehicle, or a newer vehicle than what you do have now. Or it could be talking about maybe you're doing some traveling, or thinking of doing some traveling. No, not at all. No plans for a new car. Well, make plans for a new car, because there's one coming up for you. You may not realize it now, but there is one coming for you. Okay, she wants you to relax more. You're very high tension right now. You need to learn to just like breathe and relax. You know, she's getting frustrated by, you know, the tension or the stress that you're putting yourself in right now. You know, it's unneeded. You don't really need to be putting yourself through it. It's really unnecessary for you, and she doesn't, you know, doesn't want you to be going through that high energy or that high tension. You know, either that or somebody is disturbing you that is really kind of, you know, irking her or kind of setting her off. She's displeased about whoever this person may be or that may be involved with. Where somebody's kind of disrupted your life recently, and she's kind of like, I have to step back. I can't get involved. I can't do anything about it. I kind of have to let her kind of stand on her own 2 feet to gain traction or to figure this out. But she needs to be aware of it, needs to recognize it. But she's kind of like, okay, I'm just going to relax. I'm just going to just step back from this for a minute. Or you've been going through, recently you've been needing her a lot more than normal. You've been, you know, wanting her to be there with you a lot more than maybe what you normally would. So however that's relevant to you, however this is coming in, but it's almost like, you know, it's like when you were a child, you know, and your mom used to come in and she would tuck you in for sleep, and then she would get you to sleep, and then, you know, they would sneak out when we'd fall asleep, and then we'd wake up and we'd see them leaving, and they would have to come back. It's kind of like that's what she's kind of doing. She's trying to get you to kind of be there, and she's there to support you, and she's there to comfort you, but she kind of like is stepping away from it to be able to let you stand on your own 2 feet, if that makes sense. You know, it's like she's putting you off to sleep, and she's like, okay, I'll leave when she gets to sleep, and then I'll get up and move. You know, so she's gently stepping up, and she's like trying to move away, and then you catch that she's leaving, and then you call her back in. You know what I mean? So it's like, okay, I'm just going to sneak away for a minute. You know, it's like you really want your mom, like you have this very deep connection with her that you always wanted. You were always connected to her. You know, you were tied to the hip with her, and it's like now she's kind of wanting you to kind of stand up and just kind of carry on whatever she would do as a mom, and be that strong woman that she was when raising you. You know, she wants you to be that strong woman that she was in her when she was living, and if that makes sense. Her anniversary of her death is coming up soon. Oh, I see. Okay. I don't think she wants you to celebrate that. She wants you to change that around and not really celebrate it. Celebrate it as a birth for her, a renewal for her. Take it into. Don't look at it as the loss. Look at it as a rebirth for her, for a chance to be able to, you know, transcend into a different energy field or a different, you know, form. You know what I mean? Like, don't think of it in the negative as being sad over it. Don't cry over it. You know, try to liven it up this time, like as if it was like a birthday or something. Do a celebration. Celebrate it instead of like making it kind of one of those kind of low vibration days. Don't think of it as her passing, but think of it as, you know, her transfer to the other world. I think that's why she's kind of pulling away, because she doesn't want you to be sad. She doesn't want you to. She wants you to keep lively. She doesn't want to have that you know, watching you be upset or, you know, like it's good to cry and let the emotion out. But she's like, it's good to cry, but you know, sometimes you have to just kind of man up and just kind of suck it up and get on with life. You know, there's nothing that's going to change it. Nothing is going to be able to bring it back or to be able to bring her back, but You know, keep her memory alive in the positive ways that you do. Excuse me. You know, but don't bring her. But kind of make it happy. Don't feel down over it. Like don't get all down and kind of soppy eyed and everything. You know, cause sure that was the day that she left this world. But it doesn't have to be remembered in that with the emotion tied to it, and then in that sad kind of somber. You know, because she's kind of like saying, you know, that was the day that I died. Like that's not the day that I want you to remember me by. Like you remember me every other day of the year, and that's what I want. You keep my memory alive every other day. Don't make just that one day the one day that you spend time thinking about me. Like I don't want you to be on that day thinking about me. I don't want you to remind yourself of the loss that you suffered or the loss that was taken from you. don't even think on that day about me. Like this, I don't want you to remember me on that with those memories. I want you to remember me every other day of the year and think about all the times that we had together, all the times that we shared together. You know, when you get those moments where you're thinking about, you know, oh well, I did this with my mom and I went here with my mom. Do those things that bring back the memory of her. Don't think about her day. You haven't cried since she passed. And why haven't you cried?
It was strange.
It's part of the healing process.
Cheers.
You haven't cried. So are you neglecting to feel this emotion that you know you're it's like you don't want to step into that zone because you don't know how you're going to cope with it, or it feels like you are like on the edge, or you just don't want to cross that line there. Okay. Let's see. Well, I think that you need to, you know, you really have to work through the emotion of her